Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? It is a beautiful day to be alive, and I'm always appreciative for the gift of life. In this video, what are we talking about today is the three mistakes people make entering the sport of bodybuilding, and the three mistakes that I made, and the things you should expect in the sport of bodybuilding, especially at the professional level, and the things you shouldn't expect. I will start with this. If you have the spirit of entitlement, please, the sport of bodybuilding is not for you. Like they say, the sport is very subjective. Always have that in the back of your mind 24/7. With that being said, folks, before I dive deep into this conversation with you guys, please subscribe, comment, and share. It means a lot to me. That is the only thing you guys can do for me to help promote this channel and this video and this our little community we have here on the internet space. We get to talk about the sports that we love and hate at the same time, because I know and I believe that we all have this love and hate relationship with the sport of bodybuilding. Especially when things go your way, you're happy. When it doesn't, you're not. When your favorite wins, you're happy. When your favorite loses and you think he shouldn't lose, or her, you're mad, right? So that is why I said it is a sport that we love and hate at the same time. With that being said, folks, this is my three mistakes that I made entering the sport of bodybuilding. One, I entered into the sport of bodybuilding I wouldn't say pretty late, but late. I think the year that is good for the sport of bodybuilding, 19s, early 20s, is the best time to enter the sport of bodybuilding. At least before you're 22, 23, you already got your pro card. And there's a catch to that. If you have a weak genetics, don't think getting a pro card is going to be fast track. Don't try to cut the shortcuts. You have to get a coach, get somebody to help you to get to where you're going. And that comes with people that also have a weak genetics. It's going to take them a longer time. There are some athletes that will be in the NPC level for 10 years, 8 years before they manage to get their pro card. As at the time they get their pro card, they already give the best year to the NPC Federation trying to get their pro status. Guys like this can't really give much in the pro levels. So this is why I said I came into the sport of bodybuilding late. Secondly, I wasted 6 years of my time in other federation. No knock on other federation. I loved them, that federation, I respected them, but the athletes are not true to themselves. I wasted my time. I wasted 5 years in other federation before I finally decided to compete in NPC. And it was a little bit too late. I felt like that 5 years I put into natural or other federation, if I had put that 5 years into NPC, I would have been pro, already competing in the pro stage, because I have at least an average genetics that I was blessed with, right? So my third mistake is not really the mistake, right? When I turned pro, I did 2 shows when I decided to compete in the NPC. I did 2 shows and I became a pro. I competed in Texas, Houston, Texas, Fahid Classic. Won my novice class. I went to Dallas and I qualified for nationals, right? So I went to Orlando, won 3 pro cards, won my class, won middleweight, and won overall classic. I beat Jerry Feder in that show, which is the class of 2020. My name is Kelvin Ogbebor, Kelvin. My last name is spelled Ogbebor. Go check it out. You see me there. I am the only athlete that's ever won 3 pro card from a national show. If there is any, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll appreciate that. So I will reach out to that person. So, what to expect and what not to expect in the sport of bodybuilding. Like I said earlier, don't have the spirit of entitlement. The spirit of entitlement will crush you before you even go far in the sport of bodybuilding. You can work so hard and put everything into it, and the things turn out different in the show, right? But that doesn't necessarily completely mean you are entitled. It means that you're crushed because you feel like you deserve to win, right? Out of the way. Another thing you shouldn't do is to think that you're better than everybody. I know this is kind of like, oh, you don't have the confidence in yourself. There's a thin line between confidence and arrogance. I know a lot of people in the comment section below, what are you talking about? Trust me, there's a thin line. A lot of people do not understand the thin line between arrogancy and confidence. You have to be able to detect the difference, decipher the difference, so you don't walk on that part. Everybody see you as arrogant, and when people begin to perceive you in the sport of bodybuilding as an arrogant, trust me, things are gonna start going left for you. You are your own billboard. You are your resume. Companies want to work with you. Your arrogant kind of behavior won't let people or other companies to work with you. I've worked with few companies in the industry to understand some certain things, right? So this is not coming from a dude that haven't been here. I've been here, being in sport of bodybuilding for 10 years. I've been a pro in the IBB Federation for going to 5 years now. I've done more than 5 shows in the professional level. So sometimes you gotta understand that everything is not always gonna pan out the way you want it to be. Another thing, if you take nothing away from this video, another thing you should take away from it, especially if you're aspiring to be a bodybuilder, be humble. Be very, very humble. Humility will take you far in life. Respect will take you far in life. Arrogance won't take you anywhere. Pride goes before it falls. Always remember that. And there are people that have great genetics, great support system, easy route, make it to the pro stage very early, and they start winning shows, doing successfully. So that is why I said there are 3 categories of people that enter the sport of bodybuilding. 1, those that is fast track into it, extremely successful. Those that go into it late because they spend a lot of time in other division. Thirdly, in people that have a weak genetics that take them too long to get into the pro stage. So by the time they get into the pro stage, they are already done. Their physique is tired. Their body can't give them what they really need to compete against the best in the world, right? So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys want me to continue this video, this topic, I will continue it, and I will let you guys, I want you guys to let me know what exactly you guys want to know on know about a professional bodybuilding, especially if you're aspiring to be a professional bodybuilder, right? I'm trying to lay out the mistakes, people make, the things to expect and the things you shouldn't expect. So always put on your armor of confidence, patience, tolerance, and humility. There are some pros that have no sponsorship, no deals, nothing. You have to learn to monetize yourself outside of bodybuilding. There are some pros that barely compete one show in a year, but they have the best endorsement. They make great money every month. Some just monetize themselves. Sometimes have a great opportunity. Some don't. So before you go into the sport of bodybuilding, ask yourself one question. Why do you want to do it? Why do you want to be a professional bodybuilder? When you answer that question, the next question is it too late for me to start? No, it's not too late. But the result and the outcome might be different. So your expectation is going to be a little bit limited based on your age and your resources and your reach. With that being said, folks, I'll leave you guys with this one. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and let's continue this conversation. I love you guys. Stay blessed and see you guys in the next one. Peace. I'm out.